everyone. So let me preempt this video by telling you that I am one of the least creative people I know. And I know that some people might be able to argue with me because I do a lot of creative things, but nothing is actually my original idea. I just don't have that type of brain. Fun and interesting and cute things do not just come to me. So I am actually one of those people that just tries things that she finds on Pinterest and sees if they work. I take other people's ideas all the time, and so I'm not going to pretend that the content on this channel is going to hold new and exciting things for you all. With that said, I really want to provide you with an honest opinion about different things that I find on Pinterest, on YouTube, within Facebook as I'm scrolling through. I want to try as many things as I can and show you guys and tell you guys how it's working out for me and my family. So if you have anything that you would like me to give a try, use my family as guinea pigs, so to speak, please feel free to put that down in the comments and I will give it a try. Today I want to talk about a little something that I found on Pinterest. I've been doing an awful lot of research on parenting and discipline and things of that nature. It's not exactly that I feel that I'm a bad parent or that I have bad children. It's just I want to be the best parent that I can, and I feel the way there's a lot of different ideas out there on how to be a good parent and different ideas and things that you can use. And I don't necessarily think that one thing is going to work for every child or even every family. So I want to find as many different things as possible and try and see how they work with my kids. This little piece of advice that I found on Pinterest is 4 rules, just 4, that you give your family. And at first, when I first started reading it, I thought there's no way that I could fit everything into 4 rules. But I am telling you, I have yet to find something that doesn't fit within this realm of rules. So without further ado, let me tell you what these 4 rules are. Number 1, be kind. Being kind entails all sorts of different things. It can be don't push your sister, don't yell and scream, make sure you share your toys, help each other, love each other. All of these things can fit into the be kind scenario. Even just listening to one another is being kind. So it's one of my favorite rules out of the whole set. Rule number 2 is follow directions. Following directions in my house does seem to be a bit of a challenge for my children. So when this rule came about, it wasn't really something they were unfamiliar with. Following directions entails doing as you're asked and doing it immediately. I made sure that they understood that that's what it meant. Rule number 3 is always try. So always try is something that isn't a difficult thing for my oldest to do, but for my middle child, she would just be happy to have us do things for her all the time. So having always try be a rule is really great. So this entails things like trying new foods, trying to put your shoes on by yourself, trying to find a toy that you can't seem to find before you come and get your mother, right? That one is another one that I absolutely love. Rule number 4, and the final rule, use your words. And I did actually add on and ears to this one. So it's not only in our household, use your words, it's use your words and ears. There's a reason for that. So my middle child likes to scream at the top of her lungs to get people to stop doing something she doesn't want them to do, or to get them to do something she wants them to do, she has learned that that is a good way to get a reaction out of people. So she will just scream. And the rule in this house now is to use your words. So screaming, not acceptable anymore. However, I have noticed that sometimes she screams when she's trying to say something to her older sister, but her older sister is ignoring her. So using your ears is another item on our list. With all of these rules in our house, it has been fantastic because all I have to do is reference these rules when my children do something wrong. So let's say my oldest daughter is not sharing a toy and ignoring her sister when she's talking about how she wants to play with this toy, and my middle child screams her head off at her. I come walking in and I look at Kaya and I say, use your words. And then I look over at Peyton and I say, be kind. That's all I have to say, and it's over. So the rule in my house is if you break one of our 4 rules, which are very, very simple, you go straight to timeout. We do use timeout in our house because it seems to work with our kids. They don't like it. They don't want to go to timeout. We use the 1 minute per age of your life per child. So Peyton gets 5 minutes, Kaya gets 2. If the offense is super serious, it's dangerous, puts them in danger or somebody else in danger, they will get an additional 5 minutes. So Peyton would get 10 minutes and Kaya would get 7 minutes in timeout. I used to use the method of 1, 2, 3 magic that counts them. So you say that's 1, that's 2, that's 3. And I do still do that if the behavior is an obnoxious behavior, but if they have broken one of our rules, it is straight to timeout. They know what the rules are. They know different ways to handle it. And so if they break it, they're getting punished immediately. Those are the 4 rules of our house at this point in time. We have really enjoyed them, and recently Peyton described to us the best part about her day was the 4 new rules one time. So that was super exciting for us to have her recognize something that we were doing and appreciate it. And she also does like to reference them for her sister as well. She will look at her sister and tell her, Kaya, you can't throw your food on the floor because we always try. It's super cute having them do that. And it's so much easier for me to be able to just walk in and say, Kaya, you're not following directions. Go to timeout. Get your 2 minutes, come back out. It's over. They know exactly what they've done wrong, and they know that they shouldn't do it again, or they're going to get timeout. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And if you have anything that you would like me to try, please comment down below and I will give it a shot. Talk to you next week.